Hi everyone! Welcome to Cozy Ghost Games. My name's Kyla, or you can call me Kai. Today's our first day on my new island, Pepperwood. It's going to be an early autumn, like late September, maybe possibly early October farmcore island. Kind of done all the boring stuff already. Picked the map. Sold my soul to Tom Nook so I could sit here and get a house. Got Kiki Slider, got to 10 of the villagers. Only 4 I'm going to keep right now. I need to scan in the rest. So right now we have Pappy, Patty, Bettina, and Ketchup. All the others, they are going to leave. So today we are going to go ahead and work on the entrance, which is pretty far away, which is what I really like with this. With the entrance, I'm thinking we're going to go ahead and open up with a pumpkin patch and my house. Okay, so I know you're gonna look. I have these here for a reason. I'm gonna use them. I think the ants are super cute to decorate with. Kind of gross, especially considering that you have these like ugly green turnips just out and about. But they're gonna be used. I don't know where. I kind of have an idea, but I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. It'll be fine. And of course, she's gonna mosey on over here. She has just been in the way with trying to do pretty much everything with this island. Every time I was trying to get rid of the terraforming, she was there. The rivers, she was there. And no, I haven't talked to Harv yet. I need to. Kind of tempted so I can get one of the hairstyles from Harriet. But I just like seeing him walk around the island. It's so cute. I wish we had more NPCs. Just kind of walking around like Timmy or Tommy on break, or one of the Able sisters on break. And you can sit there and talk to them while you're running around. Okay. Oh, and there's Sky. So my goal is to make it a little on the larger side with the pumpkin patch because there is quite a bit I want to add to it. Sorry if I sound nasally. I woke up and my allergies are just kicking my butt today. It's awful, actually. But it's fine. I know it's so weird talking just to myself. I'm so used to talking to someone else. Most of the time when I play, I'm on the couch and I'm talking to Mr. Ghost, who is my husband. And I'll be talking to him, I'm like, oh, babe, look at this, look at that. And he'll just be like, uh-huh, uh-huh. I think he knows more about Animal Crossing unintentionally than he does, like, trying to actually know about it just because I'll be talking about it all the time. And I'll bounce ideas off of him, or even my dog, I'll sit there and be like, oh, Dakota. That's fine, that's fine. I have a 16-year-old Shiba Inu, and his name's Dakota, or I like to call him Grandpa, because he's just so old and grumpy, and he'll just stare at you from across the room, silently judging you. And I'll sit here and talk to him, like, Dakota, do you think I should do this villager or that villager? Just stares. And on occasion, he'll even just look at me and just walk out the room completely. I'm like, yeah, we're done here. Let the crazy lady talk to herself. Okay, so I'll kind of talk about while I'm doing this really boring stuff, what other villagers I'm going to be scanning in. Each villager, I kind of wanted to give their own area and kind of a purpose on the island. So we already have Ketchup, and obviously you have to give her the tomato patch or the tomato farm. Only makes sense. Pappy, I've given him potatoes. I figure he can make a use with like all different types of potatoes. He probably makes the fries or baked potatoes or just whatever kind of food he can think of. Like he's constantly trying to invent stuff using potatoes. Patty, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with her, especially because I'm using like some cow codes. I'll just show you. Down here. Well, that'd be really weird. Like, how can I sit here, put cows in a barn, but she's out walking about? Like, that's a little weird. But I went ahead and figured if I give her the sugar, maybe she uses the dairy and the sugar and she makes seasonal ice cream. So she makes like pumpkin ice cream or maybe apple pie and different seasonal stuff. And she uses what she has on her farm, which I think is a really good idea. With Bettina, she's actually going to be our queen of the bake off. She hosts it, she runs it, she judges it, but she stays fair. Um, I would like to think that maybe Red tried entering and he tried cheating, so she actually, and I don't condone violence, chased after him trying to hit him with the rolling pin because he tried cheating. So I think that's really funny. She just looks like the type who'd be really stern but fair. And then let's see. Oh, Bones, Billy, and Ed. Those will be all on one farm. They're going to do the wheat farm slash like wheat field. And because it's so big, they have so many machinery that they have to use that it takes 3 of them to actually run the farm. So they're all going to be on one farm plot. And then let's see. Oh, Coco, she's gonna be our little carrot farmer. I think she fits so well. All the colors I'm trying to like stick together with like browns and tans and whites. Except for ketchup, obviously, she's bright red, but she gets a pass, so it's okay. So it looks like, let's see. I like the width. I think we might go back a little bit farther. Just so when you kind of come through the airport, if you come this way, because I know we all start when we do dream addresses, we all like to start at the airport. I might go back probably a few more spaces. What does it look like on the map? Yeah, I think we can go back a little bit farther because my goal is you'll walk in to the pumpkin patch, and then right after that is going to be the farmer's market, which is ran by Fauna. She's the coordinator. She makes sure that there's equal sectioning. Everyone gets a table where they can share all their food, their furniture, their artisanal products. And then Bettina, I think I have her set next to her with the pie bake off. So this whole area is actually going to be, I'm trying not to clutter it, which is something I'm really used to doing, is just cluttering everything. Like if it doesn't lag, it's not my island. I need that lag to know, like, yes, I did a good job. It's lagging. That's good. The only part that I am only worried is going to lag is going to be the wheat field area, just because there's going to be an insane amount of wheat field. And that's the only area I really want to use it on, is going to be, it's probably going to be the back, if I remember correctly, back left corner is where I'm going to put the wheat farm. And that's the only part I think is really going to get laggy. Everywhere else, I'm hoping it won't. But I am me, and I can't help myself. Oh, look at this. Cute. Okay, so Bubbles is okay. I would say she's probably like a 5 out of 10. She's not the cutest, but she's not the worst. Patty, I would give her like a 7.5. Again, she's not the cutest, but she's definitely one of the cuter of the cows. I do kind of wish they gave her a different dress, though. I feel like the little orange just doesn't fit her vibe. They should have given her something cuter. Same with Bubbles. I'm not a fan of the purple dress on her. But, alright, so let's see. So I can come up here, and I think that's a good area. Pretty happy with it. Come over here because my goal is going to be, I have my river entrance right here, and what I want to do is over here is going to be Ketchup's little area, and I'm not sure how much space I'm going to give her because we also have a little I'm not going to do a full road code. It's going to be one of Colin Crossing's, his like gravel looking road, so no sidewalk, but I want something kind of similar to this, and I need to make sure that I have room because we are going to do a winding river. But I also want to do a couple trees around this area just because I do kind of want a little bit of a forest aspect of this island. So yeah, it's gonna be in some parts it's gonna be flat, no trees. Other parts there may be more trees. So it's the biggest thing is trying to figure out, I think, how to get that balance of it's flat, but it's not. It doesn't feel flat, if that makes sense. So yeah, okay. I like this. I kind of think, and I don't want to go farther over here, just because, let me see. This is where Nook's Cranny's going to be. Same with the Able Sisters. If Cranny will probably go like somewhere right in here, and then the Able Sisters is going to go up here. But I also want to put my house, it's going to go probably right here. So like I was saying, everyone's going to have like their own little job. My house, I have dedicated my little work, my character's work, to being the pumpkin patch queen. I grow all the pumpkins myself. I don't need help, and I basically give everyone, especially Patty, who makes my favorite pumpkin ice cream. My house will be right here. So let's go ahead and I think we're gonna do. Oh, that's not what I wanted. All right, so let's go ahead and I think this is right here. I typically try not to do everything center, but I think if it's two, it kind of gives it more of a smaller town feel. Now, I didn't grow up in a small town or in a farm area really. I actually grew up in Florida, and the area that I lived at had all the strawberry fields. So I actually grew up like walking outside and it's just all strawberries everywhere. But we really didn't have like small roads, if that makes sense. Like the area that I was in was still kind of, it was grown, but it didn't have the small town feel that I'm trying to put with Pepperwood. Let's see, how do I do this? I want this to kind of have an organic feel. So I did already grab a couple of the items we're going to be using. It's not 100% all the items, but it's a good start. And now we're just going to pop down our fencing. I think this is the one I ended up liking the most. Sorry. Currently where I live, it gets so loud, so you're going to probably hear cars honking and motorcycles and a whole bunch of nonsense. I live right by a stop sign area. What is it? Four-way stop. That's the name of it. I live by a four-way stop, and for some reason, everyone likes to sit there and think the stop sign as like a drag race where it's like they stop and then they just immediately just floor it, and all you hear are tires screeching. I don't know why. It's a residential area. It's like you're always supposed to go 25 miles an hour, but yeah, they're making their cars go like 50 miles an hour so fast. I'm like, bro, there's like kids who play here. Why? Why? It makes no sense, but you know, what can I do? So I'm just gonna put this randomly where I want it to stop. Let's do there and there and here and okay. And this way we still have room to pop down our pumpkins in the middle. And then we'll do the same thing. Right here looks good. Oh, it helps if I get the right code. You probably will on occasion if I can't edit it out. I do like to make little sound effects while I'm doing this. But you'll probably hear like an occasional beep, beep, boop. Can't help it. Don't know why I do it. It is what it is. And that sucks. I don't think that they have a middle path. Let me take a look. I'll be back. Okay. And just like that, I was able to find the single tile ones. Apparently they were mixed in with the others, but it's fine. We got this. And I don't really have an idea or really any expectations on how I want to do these. So I'm just gonna lay them randomly and try and hope for the best that they kind of work out. Okay, so this is what we're working with. And I think it can work out. Obviously, it's not going to be exactly how I want it, which is fine, because we just need to start connecting everything. Oh, I hate it when they come over and you're trying to lay down codes, especially when you're trying to decorate and pop down items, and they just come over and just sit right there. I think I was working on my island hazelnut. I was trying to put down a mushroom. And, oh, what was his name? I'm sorry if you like him. He's the ugly green hippo. And, like, the nice little, like, suit and, like, shirt and tie. And he just comes over and sits immediately as I was in my pockets to get the mushroom and just sits right there. Why? It's like they know, oh, you're working right here? Okay, this is where I am. This is where I need to be. I know it looks really bad right now, but we have to trust the process. Unless, oh, here she comes with her nonsense. Here she comes. Bubbles, you need to go. Unfortunately, because it is a farm island, I cannot promise I will not tell villagers to go on and get in a very loud country accent. Unfortunately, I did spend a few of my younger years living in like the backwoods of Tennessee, thanks to my parents' bright idea that it would be a good idea. Yeah, it wasn't, if you couldn't tell. It was a terrible idea. But I did get to pick up on the very thick, like, accents. And I think my favorite one was we would be driving and you would just randomly see a sign. And it was, you could tell it was just done by hand. And it said firwood. Not firewood, but fur. F-U-R wood. It definitely left an impression. I will give it that. I may or may not go get the solid one for this, but I kind of like it. I don't... Interesting. I do kind of like how, like, the little sprouts it looks like. Almost like something's trying to grow, but everyone keeps walking on it. Okay. I like these little centers. I can put something right here. That'll be good. Okay. I don't hate it. Okay. Let's put my storage shed over here. Oh, of course. I don't have a shovel. One moment. Shovel is acquired. So let's go ahead and start popping down some pumpkins. So I do need to get more orange pumpkins, but I'm thinking all of this will also be orange. But I also have all of these items I want to use. So we will see how that goes. So all the pumpkins have been planted. So this is what it looks like for right now. I do need to go get more orange. I'll probably lay some of these out. We'll kind of go from there. I do like the empty spots. I just think I'll be able to add some more items, especially because I do have some more grown pumpkins. So let's go ahead and start popping down some items. Let me look to see if I can find like different little codes I can put under these. I think I did see one where it was like a mud puddle. I think that would be really nice. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and lay down the planks, the wooden boards I have. Oh, that's gonna be like it's for my house. just so I know not to use this area. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that rock shouldn't really be in the way then. I do need to work on HHP, which I do like to put off just because I get really bored when I do it. I don't decorate, I literally just run right through it. And it tends to put me to sleep, which I mean, I guess I could probably play that when I can't sleep at night. Okay, so we got that. No, I'm hesitant to use when I use the spooky items like this, if I want the faces to show or not. So I think I'm not gonna have them show like that, and then I'll just keep everything turned around. Sometimes I just like popping things down for no rhyme or reason. Just put it down and see if it looks good. And believe it or not, sometimes it actually works out, which, yeah, it does. It shocks me. Windmill. Let's put the windmill right here. Obviously, it's not going to be the permanent place, but I just want to make sure that it looks good. And yes. Now, unfortunately, I'm not one of the... I don't think that far ahead. I don't actually have trees grown. I cut them all down when I'm flattening the islands. I get rid of them and I'll just regrow them. It's fine. The only things I really keep are bushes, which I have in the back right corner, and flowers, which are also in the back right corner, just because they take up way too much space. Switch that back. Can go right here. I'm still trying to figure out, I think I might get more orange because I would like it obviously to have more orange pumpkins than anything else. So let's go ahead. I grabbed a few more things just to kind of pop down and see if they look okay. So let's put, I have another spooky tower, which I think I'll put right here just to give it some height. Okay. Earth money. Yes. Let's grab my house and then we'll pick up some flowers and trees. Okay, so got my house, got some plants, got some bushes, got the trees. Time to go ahead and just pop everything down and let's see how everything starts to look. So let's go ahead and remove this guy. He looks pretty good right there. It's good distance. And we need the fencing. So we can go ahead and wrap it around here. Okay, that works. Okay, let's just go back over here. Oh, I do like that. Oh, that'll look good. Okay, we just have to get all of our trees. So I'm just gonna go along here and just kind of mark where I can put trees at all along. And kind of hope for the best. Right there. And we'll put one right here. We got one right there, so let's do that. And I'm fighting the urge to add wheat field in here. I told myself I wasn't gonna add wheat field, but I really want to add wheat field. Okay, so apparently I did pick up some rocks and I did grab some wheat fields. I think it's gonna look good, and you know what? If it's gonna lag, it's gonna lag. It'll be fine. So let's pop down. Got wheat field. Wheat field. Like I said, I'm just gonna scatter these. No rhyme or reason. Wheat field. And I woke up after 4 days of sleeping. My house has been moved. So I do like the placement. It's very cute. Ignore the single pumpkins. I did forget to water them. So just imagine a variation. Eventually I'll do 1, 2, and 3. Kind of get those going. We are now in October. I think it's October 4th. Yeah, October 4th. Trees are all grown. So let's see how everything looks. I really like how narrow this is. It's small, but it still has like that inviting feel. I don't think the tractor will fit over here, but let's see. It still? Okay. I actually would prefer it if it faced the other way. But it won't. That's fine. That's fine. Because we're going to pick you up. Oh, come on. Okay. I don't know if you heard that. I guess my neighbor's walking their dog. And I just look out the window and I just see him like full on like holding the little chihuahua up like he's Simba. That's funny. Okay. There we go. Okay. That looks nice. It's simple. I don't really want to go too heavy. I feel like it kind of matches that. Okay, and the great thing is that because it's October, I can go to Nook and Crannies and grab some pumpkins. Come on. Who do you go to at the beginning, Timmy or Tommy? Can you tell the difference between Timmy and Tommy? That's actually the bigger question. After all these years, whether you're old or new, can you actually tell the difference side by side who's who? Because, I can't. No, it's fine. Of this item. I use this garden faucet probably every island I've ever done. And I let it run because it's such a good little sound effect. Oh. Okay. Back to what we were doing. I think what I want to do right here is kind of similar to what I did over here. But I want to try and use different items. Okay, so what seemed like probably 2 seconds for you took me a bit. Apparently I did not do all the boring stuff because I forgot to do the customized workshop. So I had to go talk to Tom for a bit and he just yapped and yapped and yapped. Can I move back? Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and kind of work on this area. I don't feel like putting the hat on, so we're just... Okay. Look at Patty! Oh, I'm gonna sit with her. Let's sit together. I've never actually had her on an island. I've always seen her, and she's always looked so cute. Oh, they're little beans. Or her hooves. We're just gonna call them little beans, like cocoa beans. Oh, so cute. Okay. For a bit, so let's go ahead and carry on. But I had to stop and watch her. She's so sweet. So cute. Oh, no, she's like, yeah, we're done here. Oh, that's cute. I like that. Like, it's got the yellow, it's got the oranges. I am kind of tempted to change it out because it's green, green, yellow, yellow. But honestly, I'm not too fussed about it. I actually like it. It kind of looks intentional, but also not. Oh, I do need to turn you around though. There we go. All right, let me go grab some more bushes and flowers. I'll be back. Okay, so I went ahead and grabbed a couple more flowers and bushes. I'm just gonna throw them in here, kind of see how everything looks. Okay, I'm not gonna worry about here just because this is as far back as I want to go. Just because I don't know how far I'm gonna start the farmer's market, which will be this next area. I have to kind of figure that out because I think I may have mentioned it. You will notice I do have the memory of a fruit fly. I will be talking mid-sentence and forget where I'm going with it. So yeah, I don't know where I want to start the farmer's market, how wide I want it to be. So that I'm gonna have to kind of figure it out. So this is as far back as we're gonna go. So it is gonna look a little bare and incomplete, but that's intentional. I just want to pop down a few more items throughout here. Okay, So we do have this bit and behind here that we need to finish working on. It shouldn't take too long. I don't really have a whole lot of decorations I want to do for it. So I went ahead and got my fencing, and I will need to run back and grab more flowers and bushes. Let's just put this as close as we can get it. Nope. I think I want to leave this open because I might do like another little tree area and kind of have maybe like a little secret path that I take to Nook's Cranny. Might be cute. Okay, so let me run and grab some more bushes and flowers. Okay, that took a little bit longer. My shovel ended up breaking. Let's pop down just probably one of each. And I do have to go back to a treasure island and pick up more flowers. I didn't realize I was already running low. Didn't grab that many to begin with, though, so I'm not really that all surprised. That right there, and then let's add a couple trees just down here. More row trees. Why not? There. Can I put one right here? I can. Okay, one right here. One right here. And one right here. Okay. All right, so we have our finished entrance. I think it looks pretty nice. I was able to go back. I watered a couple of the pumpkins. Got those all set. Got the trees grown out, which I think look really nice. Now, as for the time of day, currently it's October 8th, around like 5:30. I don't know if this will be exactly when I'll set the DA. I do like how the ground looks. I like that it's not fully yellow, but it is kind of like off that bright green that we know from summer. And that's kind of what I was looking for, but I'm not sure yet. So we'll have to figure that out as we continue building. But let's take a look at some of our beauty shots. So that's everything for today. Ignore this monstrosity. Eventually I'll get around to decorating it and changing the outside of it. But yeah, thank you so much. This was hopefully a good first video. One of many. I would love to hopefully keep working on Pepperwood, getting everything done. So yeah, thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, leave any of your questions you may want to ask me, or comments, whatever. Yeah, thank you. Bye.